Hello everyone. How are you all guys? And how about the studies going on? Your Diwali vacation must be over, isn't it? Now I think you all should gear up to study in a full swing, isn't it? We should not waste time at all. What do you say, guys? Come on. Do reply in the chat box. Guys, once again, a very warm welcome to your very own channel. Let's crack NEET UG English. Guys, myself Sharada Alok. I have been teaching chemistry at Resonance from past 10 years. How you can get connected to us, let me tell you. First of all, go to Play Store, download Unacademy learning app, and then just click on to NEET UG and straight away go ahead for the subscription. Guys, you'll be finding two type of subscription. The first is plus subscription, the another one is iconic subscription. Guys, if you will look for plus subscription, the benefit of taking plus subscription are you'll be getting daily live classes from the top educators across the nation. Not only that, you can chat with your educator, engage in discussion. You can ask your doubt and answer in the poll. These polls are going to have questions related to the topic being asked, taught on the screen. Along with this, you'll be having live test and quizzes, which is going to evaluate your preparation with regular mock test. Yes. You'll be getting a detailed analysis of your performance followed by the test as well. And guys, what are the benefit of quizzes? Guys, there are so many benefits of quizzes. First of all, you'll be getting referral points out of which you can buy any of the courses running at Unacademy platform of your choice. Second one, it is going to minimize your negative marking because in a limited time period you are supposed to answer, and it is also going to increase the knowledge about the topic. It is going to prepare you for the topic because soon after the question is over in the quiz it is discussed by the educator. Okay guys, okay, so these are all the benefits of participating in a quiz. Along with this guys, you'll be getting structured course, and all our courses are very much structured, very much in line with your exam syllabus, and that is going to help you best prepare for it. So just by having one subscription guys, you get access to all our live and recorded courses which you can watch from the comfort of any of your devices. Now guys, another type of subscription is iconic subscription, which will take your NEET UG preparation to the next level with personal coach. Yes. Here you'll be getting the top educators as your personal coach, guys. Okay, these personal coach guys are the top educators across the nation. Okay, guys, you are going to get a one-on-one guidance from top exam expert as a personal coach to align your preparation strategy. Along with this, you'll be getting a proper in-depth test analysis with personalized feedback, which will definitely improve your time management and, of course, exam approach. You'll be getting a proper study planner, all designed by the top educators across the nation, and it is going to ace your preparation. With customized study plan, you are going to get a bi-weekly review that will definitely highlight your progress. So, guys, all by having one iconic subscription, guys, you are going to get top. Educators will give you live classes. You will be getting mock tests and quizzes, structured batch course, very much in line with the exam syllabus. So whether to go for plus subscription or the iconic one, let me tell you guys, whatever you are going to get under plus subscription, you'll be getting under iconic subscription, and these iconic subscription are going to have this iconic features, whether you talk about personal coach, study planner, expert guidelines, and in-depth test analysis. Now, guys, how much you have to pay for iconic subscription, guys? For 6 months, 12 months, and 24-month subscription are there for iconic subscription. And guys, all these are available at no cost EMI as well. For 6 months, you'll have to pay 38,000. For 12 months, you'll have to pay 65,000. And for 24 months, you'll have to pay 1 lakh. But if you apply this referral code of mine SA10, guys, you will have to pay only 34,200 for 6 months, 58,500 for 12 months, 90,000 for 24 months, guys. Now, let us see about plus subscription, guys. There are variety of subscription option over here, right from 1 month to 2 years subscription you can take. Guys, for 1 month you're supposed to pay 7,000. For 3 months you'll have to pay 17,500. For 6 months you'll have to pay 28,000. For 12 months you'll have to pay 38,500, and for 2 years you'll have to pay 56,000. But again, as just now I told you, if you apply this referral code of mine SA10, guys, you will have to pay 6,300 for 1 month, 15,750 for 3 months, 25,200 for 6 months, 34,650 for 12 months, and 50,400 for 24 months. So, guys, don't forget to apply this referral code of mine S8, not only to have this discounted prices, but also to have some additional benefit from coming, especially from my site, guys. Yes, whether you talk about I mean, PDF notes of physical chemistry, organic chemistry, or inorganic chemistry, guys, along with the doubt video as well, guys. Frequently asked doubts of all the topics of, like, I've made a separate video on them, on those topics, those frequently asked questions as well. You'll be getting a video of. Okay, guys. One more thing, whether you want to go for plus subscription or iconic subscription, guys, 6 month, 12 months, and 24-month subscription are also available at no cost EMI. Is that clear? Come on, are you getting this? And come on, guys, one more thing, wonderful feature of this subscription is, guys, suppose if you are in class 12, come on, if you are in class 12 and if you are taking the subscription and you have not studied properly in class 12, you have not studied properly in class 11, you can watch all the videos of all the educators, of class 11 topics as well along with class 12. Guys, you'll have to pay only for 1 year, but you will get access of both the years. So in if suppose if you have not studied properly in class 11 and now you all are geared up to study properly and just want to prepare not only for the board examination, also to prepare for NEET, guys, you must have your concept very much clear, not only for class 12 syllabus but also for class 11 syllabus. Guys, it will be possible only when you are thorough with 11th topic as well, and we at an academy, without costing you anything extra, are there to help you for that. Okay, guys, so you get access to all the live classes of 11th as well. You are able to appear in the test, you are able to have quizzes, everything. You can practice the DPPs of all the topics whether they belong to class 11 or 12, taking the subscription of 1 year only. Or if you are a class dropper student, there is no point in saying, this is very very clear that a dropper student can go for both 11 and 12. Yes, guys, come on, don't delay any longer, because now Diwali is all over. Diwali is also saying bye bye, but now start your studies, isn't it? So, guys, come on, before we start the topic, what is the topic today? Yes, we are going to start thermochemistry today. I'm going to teach you lecture 1 of thermochemistry. But before we start, I just want to take your few seconds. I just want to take your few seconds to tell you, take a pause, do like the video, do share the video to all your friends who are in class 11, 12, preparing for JEE, NEET 2021, 2022, JEE mains or advanced, or class 12 or improvement for class 12 board, or class 11, or simply preparing for half yearly examination, or looking for KVPY. Come on, don't delay any longer. We're soon going to start the class, guys. Okay. One more thing, guys, take a pen and copy in your hand, all your eyes on the screen, and ensure yourself that you are not getting disturbed by anything around you. Okay, guys, is that clear? Now, thermochemistry. Guys, thermochemistry involves calculation of enthalpy changes during various chemical reactions, right? Like, if thermochemistry, enthalpy means what? Energy. Enthalpy of reactions will be there. Okay, guys, so it deals basically with calculation. Let me change the color of the pen. Please note down. Thermochemistry involves calculation of enthalpy changes during various chemical reaction occurring at Remember, guys, this is the key point. Constant pressure occurring at constant pressure. I'm repeating again. Calculation of enthalpy changes during various chemical reactions occurring at constant pressure. Guys, heat at constant pressure. What do we call it? Enthalpy. All clear? All clear. So you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, guys. Now, enthalpy change. Enthalpy change. Okay, guys. At constant pressure. Please note down the definition as well. Guys, you can get full benefit of a live classes only participating during the live class. And the best way to get most out of the live class is to take a pen and copy with you, so that you can write down the things, important things, and any question is asked to you, you should able to solve that question. You should able to answer that in the chat box, no matter whether you are solving that question correctly or not. That does not matter at all. Okay, guys. So enthalpy change at constant pressure will be equal to the heat absorbed or is evolved during a reaction. Is that clear, guys? Evolved or absorbed during a chemical reaction. Once again, I'm repeating, guys. Thermochemistry basically deals with calculation of enthalpy changes during various chemical reaction occurring at constant pressure. Enthalpy change at constant pressure will be equal to the heat absorbed or evolved during a reaction. I'm repeating. Enthalpy change at constant pressure will be equal to heat absorbed or evolved during a reaction. All clear, guys? Come on. Enthalpy of formation. Guys, let us discuss one by one. The first one is, guys, coming under, like whenever you talk about thermochemistry, we talk about calculation of enthalpy of a reaction. That reaction can be for formation of a product, that can be the combustion of a reaction, that can be neutralization of a reaction, that can be dissociation of a reaction, ionization of a reaction. It can be anything. One by one we are going to cover it, okay, with so many examples and also some questions. So under that, the first one is enthalpy of formation. Guys, always remember, whenever you talk about enthalpy of formation, let me take a red pen. Enthalpy of formation of anything, what all things we should keep in your mind, I'm covering that one by one. Okay, you also can call it as heat of formation of a compound, enthalpy of formation of a compound, or heat of formation of a compound. We can call it as, how do we represent, guys? Delta HF, where this delta H is enthalpy and F stands for formation of any compound. Just mention that compound over here. Is that clear? Delta HF, that is enthalpy of formation, guys. Delta HF. Delta H stands for enthalpy, F stands for formation, and here you have to write down the name of the compound for which you are talking about. Is that clear? P of formation, and if it is standard, just put a degree over here like this. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Basically, it is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its elements in natural state. What is the definition of enthalpy of formation, guys? It is the change in enthalpy. It is a change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound, just a sec, guys, 1 mole of a compound, okay, it is a change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its elements in natural state. I'm repeating, enthalpy is the change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound, 1 mole of any compound is formed from its elements in natural state. Okay, guys, is that clear? Are you getting it? Come on. Are you getting it? Is that clear? Change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its natural state. Okay, guys, is that clear? For example, in the inboxes, I've given many examples, guys, over here. CO2. 1 mole of CO2 is being formed. Remember, it should not be half mole of CO2. It should not be 2 mole of CO2. Pranit Karamankar is saying, is it in free state? Yes, beta. It should be in free state. From elemental state in natural state, or you can also call it as free state. But free state, Pranit, is not the exact, condition, because if you talk about allotropes of phosphorus, guys, there are red phosphorus, black phosphorus, and white phosphorus. So out of all, it is white phosphorus. For carbon, it is graphite, not diamond. So free state is not the correct definition. Natural state means naturally. How do we find them? Is that clear, Pranit? Okay. Yes, first of all, Pranit, welcome to the class. Okay, guys, so what is the definition? For 1 mole, guys, 1 mole of a compound is formed. For example, 1 mole of CO2, if you talk about 1 mole of CO2 is being formed. Now, 1 mole of CO2 is being formed. Pranit is saying it is in, yes, con, yes, Pranit Karmnakar. Okay, Shubhas Chandra, welcome to the class, beta. Welcome. Yes, Prabhat. Subhash, any want to say something, beta? Come on. All you guys, I just want to request you, please study properly. If you are studying, beta, take your pen and copy, note down the things, look at the screen. Then only it will help you. Okay, you all should concentrate in studying, because you all are targeting for NEET 2021, or some of you might be targeting for NEET 2022. And all, in fact, this is a class 11 topic, guys. Whether you are targeting for 2021 or 2022, the best way to study, look at the screen, jot down the things, and if any question is there, please reply that question, please solve that question, write down the answer in the chat box, or if you have any doubt, you can ask. Is that clear? Is that clear? बाकी सारी चीजों में टाइम वेस्ट करना बेकार है बेटा, isn't it? Okay, yes, have a look at the screen. So 1 mole of CO2, always remember, guys, 1 mole of CO2 should be, or any product, it should have 1 mole of it. 1 mole of the compound should be formed. Okay, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. सुभाष चंद्रा, हमें दूसरों से क्या, हम खुद की पढ़ाई में ध्यान देना बेटा. गलत कह रही हूं तो बताओ. आप पढ़ाई आप खुद तो पढ़ो, दूसरों का टेंशन मत लो. यू स्टडी योर सेल्फ, इजंट इट? यू प्लीज स्टडी फर्स्ट, बाकी सब धीरे धीरे आ जाएंगे. हमें तो आपको पढ़ाना है, उन सारे बच्चों को पढ़ाना है जो पढ़ने के लिए आए. ओके, इज दैट क्लियर सुभाष? है ना बेटा? Well done. All those who are watching, do like the video, do share the video if you have not done so, and all those who have not subscribed the channel so far, do so. If you have not pressed the bell icon so far, do so. Okay, okay, is that clear, guys? Come on. So always remember, whenever we talk about enthalpy of formation, प्रणीत इज सेइंग, मैम प्रोडक्ट हमेशा सॉलिड स्टेट में होता है क्या? नहीं बच्चा, प्रोडक्ट हमेशा सॉलिड स्टेट में नहीं होता. बट यहाँ पे इस इनबॉक्स में प्रोडक्ट, ये देखो, CO2 गैसियस स्टेट में है, NaBr सॉलिड में है, दिस ग्लूकोज इज इन सॉलिड, वेयर एज इन दिस केस वाटर इज इन लिक्विड. सो it is not at all fixed that product will always be in solid state. Product can be in any, it depends. Is that clear, Praneet? Okay, done. Is that clear? Now do one thing, beta, come on, have a look. 1 mole of CO2 is forming here. In this case, 1 mole of NABr is forming. In this case, 1 mole of glucose is forming. Now, for formation of 1 mole of CO2, It is very clear we need 1 mole of carbon and 1 mole of oxygen. That of formation of NABR, guys, 1 mole of sodium is required and half mole of bromine is required. For the formation of glucose, 6 mole of carbon. Okay, guys, 6 mole of carbon, 6 mole of hydrogen, and 3 moles of 3 moles of oxygen are required. Is that clear? So always remember, whenever we have to calculate the enthalpy of formation, guys, the standard one is taken for 1 mole, not half mole, not 2 mole. Okay, and suppose there are some reaction for 2 mole, the enthalpy of formation is given, and you have to ask, I mean, 2 mole, the heat of reaction is given, and you are asked to tell the enthalpy of formation of that particular product. Come on, you have to divide that heat by 2, or if it is given for half mole, you have to multiply it by 2. Is that clear? So always whenever you are going to calculate enthalpy of formation, do calculate enthalpy of formation for 1 mole. Clear, guys? Now have a look here. So enthalpy of formation is basically heat changed when 1 mole, very very important, guys, very very important, 1 mole of a compound should be formed from its element in their most stable state. Clear, guys? Now if you talk about carbon dioxide, come on guys, have a look here. Carbon dioxide, the most stable state of carbon is graphite, and that of oxygen is molecular oxygen, dioxygen. That of NABR is elemental sodium, and bromine is in liquid state. Sodium is in salt state, whereas bromine is in liquid state, will be taken as standard state. Okay, most stable state. Done? Is that clear? Come on, have a look here, guys. Same here for KBR. Is that clear, guys? Now, what is standard enthalpy of formation? Standard enthalpy of formation of any element in its most stable state form. I'm repeating. What do you mean by most stable state? Guys, if the standard enthalpy of formation of any element is 0 in its most stable state, that means we are talking or taking the most stable form. Pranit Karmakar is saying, ma'am, here most stable means most stable oxidation state. Am I correct? बेटा most stable oxidation state when you talk about now, that is different. अगर आप ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट की बात कर रहे हो तो फिर तो स्टेबल वो होता है ना कि आफ्टर लूजिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन इट शुड अक्वायर स्टेबिलिटी, whether in terms of noble gas or whatever. So don't relate it to that of oxidation state. Subhash Chandra is saying, please tell me about the stream timing. It is 2 o'clock every day, beta. Please follow Let's Crack NEET UG in English. You will get the notification as well for all the videos about to come. Okay? Okay, guys? Come on, all those who are watching, if you have not liked the video so far, please like the video and share it as well to all your friends who are preparing for NEET 2021, 2022, or simply preparing for board examination or looking for improvement or KVPY or preparing for JEE mains or advanced, guys. Okay, come on guys. Enthalpy of formation for any element in their natural state. Yes guys, enthalpy of formation for any element in their natural state. Come on guys, just now I told you that standard enthalpy of formation of a pure element in its, we also, most stable state is also called as the reference state. Guys, reference state, okay, native state, natural state, all are same term, guys. Natural state, or you can say most stable state, all are same thing. Done. So for any pure element, I'm repeating, for any pure element, the standard enthalpy of formation of a pure element in reference state is taken as 0. Okay. Subhash Chandra is saying most stable means it will never lose electron easily. Am I correct, ma'am? Yes, you can say, beta, you can say that. But actually, in this case, what do you mean by most stable or reference state is a natural condition. whatever condition we find them naturally. For example, white phosphorus we find it naturally, but white phosphorus is converted into black phosphorus at particular temperature, at particular pressure. So we don't get black phosphorus naturally. What do we get naturally? We get white phosphorus naturally. I hope you got the difference between the most stable state over here, or which state is taken to be in reference state. Is that clear? Is that clear? Enthalpy change that occurs in the formation of 1 mole of a substance in standard state from the reference form of the element. What do you mean by reference form of the? It means most stable state. Clear hai? Is this clear? Most stable state. Is this clear? Come on. Or how do you obtain them from nature? Done. Let us go ahead now. Now, guys, enthalpy list of elements in their natural state. Okay. Subhash Chandra, don't worry, beta. Okay, you got it now. That was my purpose. Okay, you're most welcome. It's my job to clear the confusion, and that is the reason I tell you to take. If you really want to gain most out of the live classes, the best way to, get most out of the live classes is to take a pen and copy. All your eyes should be on the screen. Ensure yourself that you are not getting disturbed, and yes, you should participate by either by asking doubt or by solving questions being asked on the screen. That is the best way to get most out of the live classes, guys. Okay, standard state. Guys, if you talk about standard state, that means if you talk about, yes, Praneet Karmakar is asking a question, what is standard state? Let me tell you guys. Standard state means it is basically related to pressure, temperature, and concentration if there is any. Guys, a pressure, it will be taken as 1 bar. Okay, or 1 bar may be also taken as, yes, guys, this or either 1 bar you can take pressure as 1 bar, or you can also take it as 1 atm. Okay, because 1 atm is equal to 1.013 bar. Is that clear? So if the pressure is either 1 bar or 1 atm, that's okay. That will be considered as standard state. Clear, guys? And if we talk about temperature, guys, this should be 25 degrees centigrade or 25 plus 273, that is 298 Kelvin. Done. And if there is any concentration term, guys, it has to be 1 molar. All clear? Concentration term has to be 1 molar. Done. Now, guys, enthalpy list of element in their natural state. Let us see what is the enthalpy taken, or which all elements are considered when we consider their state. Guys, for example, if you talk about chlorine, yes, we do have chlorine vapors, but chlorine gas occurs naturally. So, enthalpy of formation of chlorine will be in gaseous state. So, chlorine gas, this will be chlorine gas is 0. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Chlorine gas is 0. We don't call chlorine vapor. Why? Vapor are those substances which are present either in liquid or solid state at room temperature. All those substances which are already present in gaseous state, we use the term gases for them. Is that clear? Now, guys, chlorine gas, the enthalpy of formation for chlorine gas will be taken as 0, whereas enthalpy of formation of chlorine liquid, this will not be 0. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Because you'll have to take out some amount of heat from chlorine gas in order to condense to liquid. Okay, is that clear? I hope your doubts are getting cleared. Praneet, is that clear? What do you mean by standard state? Is standard state clear to you, beta? Do reply in the chat box. Now, guys, let us go ahead. For example, enthalpy of formation of hydrogen gas, guys. This is taken as 0. Again, if you talk about enthalpy of formation of liquid hydrogen, that won't be 0 at all, because we obtain hydrogen, or hydrogen gas is present naturally. Then, guys, what about for bromine? Guys, bromine is present naturally as liquid. So, heat of formation for bromine will be taken as zero, but liquid bromine, guys. But if bromine is given as this will heat of formation will not be zero. Is this clear? Are you getting it? Do reply in the chat box if it is clear. Okay, guys. And all those who are watching, if you have not liked the video so far, do like the video. Okay, guys, come on, have a look here. Now, guys, this is all clear. If it is even in gas or anything, if it just naturally is liquid or okay, guys, and if you are asked to tell its heat of formation at solid or gaseous state, it will not be zero. Remember, we have to better you no need to memorize, but if you will go through these examples two three times, trust me, it is going to remember over here. You will remember it forever. Okay, guys. Now what about carbon, guys? Carbon, come on. If it is carbon graphite, remember, if it is carbon graphite, heat of formation of carbon graphite is zero, whereas heat of formation of carbon liquid or vapor will not be zero. Remember, liquid or vapor, this not be zero. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Only for graphite, and this can be anything, or even if it is diamond, or even if it is diamond, guys, or if it is charcoal. Okay, this will not be zero. All done. Is this clear? Are ये बात समझ में? Are you getting it, guys? Getting it? Come on, if you are getting it, do reply in the chat box. Do ask all your doubts if you have any. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Let us go ahead now. Okay. Okay, guys, have a look at the screen now. Now, sulfur. We know that there are different allotropic forms of sulfur. So, heat of formation of sulfur, guys, rhombic. If it is rhombic sulfur, this will be zero. I'm just repeating it again. If it is rhombic sulfur, guys, it will be taken as zero, whereas monoclinic heat of formation for monoclinic sulfur will not be zero. Is that clear? This will not be zero. Rhombic sulfur, it will be zero. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Is that clear? Come on. Are you getting it? Okay. Are you getting it? Is that clear or not? Do reply in the chat box, guys. Yes, it is clear. So, rhombic, how to recall this? How to recall this, guys? We can recall it in such a way that R for rhombic and R for rest. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? R for rhombic and R for rest. The one which is rest is actually resting naturally. Is that clear? Clear? Let us go ahead now. So guys, for if monoclinic is there, it won't be zero. Then guys, what about phosphorus? There are different allotropes of phosphorus: white phosphorus, black phosphorus, isn't it red phosphorus? So heat of formation of phosphorus, guys. Yes, if it is white, this will be taken as zero, guys. And if it is not white, if it is black or red, this will be not equal to zero. Okay, guys, is that clear? So you have to keep it in your mind that they all occur naturally, so their heat of formation will be taken as zero. For iodine, guys, iodine actually naturally it exists as solid, isn't it? So for solid it will be taken as zero. So these must be kept in your mind while looking for the calculation, guys. Otherwise, your question is going to get bad. Okay. Okay, guys. Is that clear? Come on. have a look at enthalpy of combustion, guys. Now, what do you mean by enthalpy of combustion? Again, guys, one mole, whether you talk about enthalpy of reaction, I mean formation or combustion, one mole is the term, one mole is very, very important. So, guys, enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy change that occurs when one mole of a substance is burnt completely in excess of oxygen. I'm repeating. Enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy change that occurs when one mole of a substance is burnt completely in excess of oxygen. The equation showing enthalpy of combustion of methane will be, suppose this is the enthalpy of combustion of methane, guys. Is that clear? Now, methane on combustion with oxygen, guys, entire carbon will get converted into CO2 and entire hydrogen will get converted into H2O. Always remember one more thing which is very, very important over here, guys. What will be the physical state of CO2, guys? This has to be gaseous and H2O has to be liquid. Remember, guys, don't ever make this mistake. Water will come out as or mentioned as liquid, then only this particular reaction will be enthalpy of combustion of methane. If water is coming out in vapor state, guys, in that case this will not be enthalpy of combustion. In that case, this will be, for this, guys, for this delta H will be equal to enthalpy of combustion of methane. Enthalpy of combustion of methane plus enthalpy of guys vaporization of water. Is that clear? Because in enthalpy of combustion, one mole of methane, guys, water comes out in the form of liquid. And if water vapor is coming in a given reaction, if you are asked to tell or asked to calculate enthalpy of combustion, guys, very, very important thing I'm saying over here. Come on, take a pen and copy in your hand and note it down, guys. If enthalpy of combustion is to be calculated and you are given the data where water is coming in vapor state, water vapor is forming, so the net heat of reaction will be enthalpy of combustion of methane plus vaporization of water, that to 2 moles of vaporization of water. This has to be subtracted, okay, from the enthalpy of reaction in order to find out the enthalpy of combustion. Is that clear? Clear है? आ रही है बात समझ में? And one more thing, guys, one more very, very important thing over here to discuss. Fraction may have to be used instead of whole numbers in the balanced equation in order to ensure one mole of a substance is represented. Okay, one mole of a substance is represented. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Come on, let us go ahead now to make it even clear. Let us solve this question. By the time all those who are watching, if you have not liked the video so far, do like the video. If you have not shared the video so far, do share the video, guys. Let us solve this question given on the screen. Guys, you have to calculate enthalpy of combustion of methane. What all things which will be given in the question, guys? In order to find out enthalpy of combustion of methane, guys, we must have enthalpy of formation of methane, then enthalpy of formation of oxygen. Yes, naturally it is zero. No need, even if it is not mentioned, it will be taken as zero. And enthalpy of formation of CO2 will be given, guys. Enthalpy of formation of water will also be given. Can you see the symbol over here? That means if it is in liquid, we have to, yes, this is the equation for combustion of methane. Is that clear, guys? Now it is simply standard molar enthalpy of formation at standard condition, that is 25 degrees centigrade, is given over there, guys. So what you have to do in order to find out combustion of methane, it is very, very simple, guys. Combustion of methane, okay, guys, will be what? Simply, this reaction is what, guys? The energy. This is enthalpy of reaction. And in this case, enthalpy of reaction is basically what? Combustion. Enthalpy of combustion. Because in this case, combustion of methane is taking place. This will be CH4. methane will be taking place. Is that clear? So it is to be calculated out. Enthalpy of combustion of methane, guys, will be, take a yellow pen. It will be, guys, enthalpy of formation. In this case, this will be enthalpy of reaction, guys. Yes, delta H reaction. Is that clear? Guys, come on, if it is clear. So, what is to be there, guys? This will be enthalpy of formation of CO2. Is that clear? Now, guys, plus 2 into enthalpy of formation of water. Is that clear? Are you getting this? Come on, guys. This has to be added together and then subtract from it enthalpy of formation of methane. All clear? Enthalpy of formation of methane. Done. Is that clear? Now, guys, simply put on the values given over there. Enthalpy of formation of CO2. All those who are watching, guys, first of all, do like the video if you have not done so. Do share the video if you have not done so. And also, guys, solve the question and you can write the answer in the chat box. Then only you will get most out of the live classes. Really, guys, if you really want to have complete benefit of the live classes, take a pen and copy in your hand and do solve the questions. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Come on, have a look at the screen. Guys, enthalpy of formation of CO2 is given as minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole. Is that clear? Plus 2 into enthalpy of formation of water, and that is minus 285.8. Done. Simply add this, guys. Simply add this, and then let me use the eraser a bit, guys. Subtracted from enthalpy of formation of methane. Is that clear? Enthalpy of formation of methane is given as minus 74.8. All clear, guys? All clear. Simply solve this. You will get the value, guys. 393.5. This will again be minus somewhat 571.6. This will be plus 74.8. On solving it, come on, do reply in the chat box if you have done the calculation part. Is that clear? Yes, on solving this, guys, we are getting the answer 890.3 kilojoule per mole. Is that clear? This sign will be what? Guys, sign will be minus. Okay, okay, no problem. Arpita, your sign answer, you got an answer nearby. Your answer is very much near to the correct one. But guys, but only the value. Sign is not correct. We have to be very particular about the sign. First thing, guys. Secondly, guys, stoichiometric ratio is very important. Okay, if you will not include that, because this is an extensive property, depends on mass, guys. Okay, enthalpy is an extensive property. Come on, you must include the stoichiometric ratio. Okay, their moles, they are very important. And thirdly, guys, units. In all these cases, you can see the units are given in kilojoule per mole. The unit has to be fixed. Is that clear? There has to be a fixed unit. There has to be a fixed unit. If some other values are given in joule, other one are given in kilojoule, you must conclude them all in single unit and then only go ahead with the calculation. All clear? Clear hai, guys? Come on. Come on, let us go ahead. Now, guys, enthalpy of reaction. I told you one by one, we are going to cover all type of enthalpy. So this is the very first and most common one is enthalpy of reaction, guys. Enthalpy of reaction, I told you it can be combustion, it can be formation, it can be neutralization, it can be dissociation. Okay, guys. Yeah, have a look. It can be transformation as well. Come on. Okay, have a look at the screen. Guys, enthalpy of reaction is given for any reaction. If you talk about to calculate the enthalpy of reaction, guys, sum of enthalpy of product minus sum of enthalpy of reactant. That's it. Okay. So where this, and this is what enthalpy. This is standard change in enthalpy of the reaction. This is standard change in enthalpy of the product. This is standard change in enthalpy of the reactant. All clear, guys? Now, enthalpy of reaction will be C. The small a, B, C, D are basically the moles of A and B, guys. Okay, all clear? Now, C moles of C, then D moles of D. You have to add, this is what? Sum of enthalpy of product minus this is sum of enthalpy of reactant, guys. Okay, okay, is that clear, guys? Always be very, very sure about the stoichiometric moles, because if we will not include them, we are going to get a wrong answer. Is that clear? All those who are watching, do like the video if you have not done so. Do share the video if you have not done so. Come on, guys. Let us solve this question. Calculate enthalpy of reaction. The given reaction is given to you. This is the given reaction, guys. We have to calculate delta H reaction. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? How to delta H, standard enthalpy of reaction. How to calculate it, guys? Very simple. Sum of enthalpy of product minus sum of enthalpy of reactant. Okay, guys, is that clear? So this will be 2 into delta, yes, standard enthalpy of formation of HF. Done, guys. That of enthalpy of formation of 1 mole of oxygen will be 0, 2 mole of oxygen will also be 0, so this will be 0, isn't it? No need to bother for it. Come on, guys, all those who are watching, do like the video if you have not done so. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Come on. So this has to be 2 into molar enthalpy heat of formation of HF minus, guys, simply we can remove this summation because we have already multiplied this by 2 and only HF is to be taken over here, minus delta heat of formation of, guys, F2O. All clear? Plus, so this bracket should be there, plus heat of formation of water. Is that clear, guys? Just put their value and solve it. All clear? Is clear? Come on, is it clear, guys? Is this clear? So what are the values, guys? For heat of formation of HF, it is 64 minus 64. Simply put the value over there, get beta. 2 into minus 64, all done, minus. Now, what about heat of formation of F2O? It is 5.5. It is 5.5. And what about heat of formation of H2O, guys? H2O, it is minus 57. All clear? It is minus 57. All done. Now simply solve this. You will get the value, and the value is coming around minus 76.5 kilocalorie. Always remember the unit, guys. Always remember the unit. Okay, as all of them are given in kilocalorie, therefore without any further conversion, we have put the value and simply added it. Okay, all clear, guys? All clear? Done. Now let us solve the another question, and by the time all those who are watching, do like the video, do share the video, guys. This is what enthalpy of reaction, this particular reaction. It is very, very clear from here that this particular reaction is not balanced. Okay, so our first job is to balance it, guys. So simply put 3 over here. Is that clear, guys? Here 3 moles of acetylene are forming benzene, 1 mole of benzene. Okay, guys, so enthalpy of reaction is to be calculated out. Come on, guys, the enthalpy of this reaction will be enthalpy of formation of benzene. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Come on. So simply enthalpy of the reaction will be equal to 3 into 1.3. You have to simply multiply 3 into 1.3. Guys, it has to be minus. So this will be simply 3 into minus 1.3. Simply put a bracket, and then what? Then what? Minus sign. Then simply 3 into, yes, what is given over here, guys? Combustion is given. Done. Combustion is given, guys. So this has to be 3.3. All clear, guys? This has to be 3.3. Now simply minus 3.3. Simply solve this. This is minus 3 3s are 9. 3.9 plus 3.3. So it has to be how much? It has to be minus 0.6 kilojoule per mole. Now, did you observe one thing, guys? How did we calculated this value? Because in this case, this is enthalpy of combustion. Guys, enthalpy of combustion, if enthalpy of combustion is given, always remember that enthalpy of reaction will be calculated. Guys, enthalpy of reaction in terms of enthalpy of combustion is actually given by the formula sum of enthalpy of combustion of reactant minus sum of enthalpy of combustion of product, just opposite to what we have been doing so far. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys? All those who are watching, please like the video, please share the video as well. Is this clear, guys? So when enthalpy of combustion, so whenever you are solving a question, which all things you have to look for? Guys, the very first thing you need to look for is whether the reaction is balanced or not. Whether the reaction is balanced. Done. Second thing, guys, stoichiometry. Okay, during multiplication, during finding out, during calculation, we need to keep in mind the stoichiometric. All done. Stoichiometry. That is how many moles of reactant or product are there. And if it is heat of, what type of heat is given? Type of heat, type of enthalpy. Okay, guys, if it is simply enthalpy of formation, then the heat of reaction is going to be equal to sum of enthalpy of formation of product minus sum of enthalpy of formation of reactant. If it is heat of combustion or enthalpy of combustion is given, it will be equal to, guys, sum of enthalpy of reactant minus product. All clear? Going here? Well done. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? So we have to look for three things whenever we are solving a question under thermochemistry, whether the reaction is balanced or not. Calculation, including, we have to include the stoichiometry in calculation, and what type of enthalpy is given in the calculation. We all look for all these all together. Clear, guys? So enthalpy of reaction from heat of combustion. Just now we had solved a question, guys. If heat of combustion of reactant as well as product are given, simply, guys, enthalpy of reaction will be equal to, yes, sum of enthalpy of combustion of reactant minus sum of enthalpy of combustion of product. Clear? Clear hai, guys? Clear hai? Done. If any reactant or product are themselves combustion product, like SO2 is themselves a combustion product, water is a combustion product, carbon dioxide is a combustion product, their standard enthalpy of combustion terms in the above equation should be set equal to 0. This is very important point, beta. Very important. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Come on, if it is clear, those who are watching, if you have not liked the video so far, do so. If you have any doubt, guys, you please ask me in the chat box. Okay, and all those who have not shared the video so far, please share the video to all your friends who are preparing for NEET 2021, 2022, KVPY, JEE, or mains or advanced. And guys, if you have any doubt, I'm still waiting for you all. If you have any doubt, please ask your doubt in the chat box. Okay, guys. Okay, come on. Thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed the channel, Let's Crack NEET UG in English, do so. If you have not pressed the bell icon, guys, do so. And do apply this referral code of mine SA10 in order to have these discount prices, but also to have so many specific helps coming, especially from my side. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. All the very best, guys. Keep rocking. Have a wonderful study. Keep rocking.